what's going on, man? It's your boy, Dan Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Bang, bang, boomerang.
Ghost. Power Book Ghost. Season 1.
Still recording.
Episode 8.
8.
Family First.
Yes.
It's your boy, Dan Diddy.
Ambitious Ace.
Bang, bang, boomerang.
So, man, we start off finding out that this is
Homecoming week.
homecoming week.
Yes.
And we see Tariq is out of drugs.
No more drugs. Drugs are done.
Yeah, all gone. Brennan's not happy about it.
No.
And, they have an argument about getting some more. He's going to get some more. He goes to class.
But he proposes the idea of coke.
Yes. He's like, we should move some coke. And he's like, look, man, I ain't fucking with that. Pills and weed. At least he was trying to stick with the stuff that's going to give him a lesser charge if he got caught. Which is smart. So he shows up to class, and I can't remember homegirl's name. She has a long-ass name. But her mom is sitting in Tariq's seat.
Yeah.
And it seems like that's where she gets her energy from, because her mom's energy was equal.
Yes, it was. Yes.
So how did y'all feel about Jabari in this scene? Because I know Ace is starting to come around on Jabari.
I ain't gonna say it's starting to come around now, but I mean, what were we supposed to? He was just explaining a book about the Invisible Man.
Yeah, but it just seems like he wants Tariq's take on everything now. He
That
might
is-
as well just pull out his notebook and
That
start
is
scrolling.
that
it
is
down.
kind of annoying because he singled him out, and it's just like, bro, you already know he don't got parents here, so you ask him a question, and it
Good
was
point.
annoying.
Good point.
Yeah.
Let's just get Jabari out of the way, okay? So we see him talk to Tariq in the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You can trust me, Tariq. I know you're hiding something. You can trust me. He's like, didn't you read the book?
That was nice, spin.
You can't trust anybody. I was just like, bravo. I love that part
That was
right
smooth.
there.
That was smooth.
But why did it look like Jabari was in heat reading the words on this paper? And then he just snapped that pencil. I'm like, bruh, it's not Professor Milgren, man.
Milgram.
Yeah,
Carrie.
man.
It wasn't Carrie, man. Isn't it annoying? Like, Jabari is such a hater.
Yeah, man.
And not only that, you looked at yourself as a square because you read the book.
So you knew. He
I didn't
identified.
think about
I
that.
was just like, damn, so you know you were square.
He's like, you got me. Yeah, Jabbar is definitely creep of the week, man. He got a lot going on in his mental. He needs to do some meditation, some walking,
Something.
change his diet up, get a hobby. I don't
Something.
know.
His hobby is Carrie, but she won't come around and answer the phone.
What happened to the old girl that he messed around with a couple weeks back?
You right.
He messing
His
with her.
student.
Yeah.
He don't want the student no more. He want grown woman.
And plus, there's a lot of square
No,
activity.
actually, his student is grown.
Yeah.
You said a square activity?
Well, there's a lot of square activity around him, and I got a feeling
Square
she might.
biz?
Yeah, square. She could have bounced. I can see that happening. One bad text message. You know how it goes.
She got the grade she wanted.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
True. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But to be a swole square,
Mm.
it's not cool, man.
No.
Because this dude is like jacked, acting that cornballish.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go, man. Anyway, so we see Lauren speaking to Tariq with her parents, and she invites them out to eat. I don't like how she called him out in class, but Tariq kind of brought that on himself, acting like Ghost with his lies.
Yeah.
Some people tell the truth. And I was just like, come on, man. He's about to go out to eat with her. She follows him back to the room, and Effie showed up. What were you guys thinking when you saw Effie?
I was surprised because I was just like, oh snap, we actually getting more Effies.
I knew she wasn't going.
So I was like, this is cool. I was all for it.
I was like, yes. But that didn't look like the old Effie.
I knew it was her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It looked like her to me. She just had the braids.
Yeah.
It's like a 180 flip from how we first introduced to Effie.
She had the curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just attitude-wise.
Oh,
she's
okay.
really
I feel
calm
that.
and good.
She was calm.
I think it's
Her demeanor is calm.
No. I get what Bang Bang's saying because when Tariq originally met her, it was more so she didn't allow him to get a full picture of herself.
Yeah.
But you
But
heard her
now-
explanation.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So I get what you're saying.
She went from being from the choir to now Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? With the braids. I just thought that was interesting. and I like that play that they did.
Yeah.
I love the whole look that she had on. She really had the bad girl look down pat.
Absolutely.
She walked in the room, and it was funny too. Like, oh, so this is why you ain't coming. Oh, you big man, huh?
That was cool.
But now we know why she was talking big like that, because Effie had the piece on her, and if Lauren would have tried something, her ass would have been shot dead in the middle of that room.
Yeah.
But I do, because I don't know if you guys watched what Courtney said at the end.
I did.
But it fit to me, because I was just like, that's exactly what I was thinking. I think we said it at the end of the last season, because we wanted Effie to come back, because we were just like, yo, Effie was perfect.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, especially for what Tariq is going through. And I feel like we saw it again in this episode where, you know, he had to she wanted to sell. He acted like he didn't know anything. Eventually he comes around to working with her. And I feel like it's a relationship that they could work on together. But the other question is, at some point, will the suppliers get mixed up? Like Effie's supplier. We never found out who Effie's supplier was, remember?
True that.
Yep.
And I wonder if that'll end up turning into some beef later on, not anytime soon, but later on down the line. Because she's obviously moving a different product.
I like it though, because in my opinion, this is setting up Tariq to kind of become in his own lane in the street game, so to speak.
Yeah.
And this presents a different opportunity than Ghost had. You know, despite his character, you know, he was trying to get with Angela and not be with Tasha, you know, everything like that. Effie is somebody that is like literally on the same level as Tariq. So I would like that story to develop, because I really think she meant it when she said, "You can trust me." I thought that was genuine. I don't think she's trying to play him. And, you know, I know Tariq, you know, called his moms and everything, and was just like, he'll, you know, get her to trust you. But I think Tariq really is like, maybe she can be somebody I can really rely on.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy for her. Tariq to finally get some cheeks.
Oh, yeah, them cheeks.
I just want to say that, you know. Shout out Tariq. I mean, he been getting interrupted this whole damn show, you know. Finally got some cheeks.
And to me, that whole scene makes sense with Effie, you know, because they're so similar. They have that duality, both very educated, at the same time they're really connected to the streets. I think the other two characters, I didn't see how they can really fit with the Tariq story, because it's one extreme, really good family, then now the Tejada family. Like, it's just two extremes.
Yeah.
But with Effie, it's like, it's the perfect balance.
I feel like Effie is what Ghost wanted.
Yes.
Out of Tasha.
Diana is Tasha.
Yeah.
And Lauren is Angela. Like,
Ooh.
that's the vibe I get.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're definitely different people, if Tariq told Lauren what he was doing, she would take the Angela approach. You're better than this. You could use the schooling to get away from this. Diana is like, look, I understand everything you're doing, but I don't feel like Diana would be like, yo, you can't get out of the game. But I do think Diana's mom would be like, nah, motherfucker, you tripping.
Yeah.
Right.
Most def.
So it'd be the other way around. But Effie, like you said, Effie's on the same level.
I just don't see them being able to coexist. They're like the same player.
I think that's the problem.
Team. Yeah.
I mean, I won't say problem, but that's definitely an issue that could arise up, because I feel like Effie will back out if something get too hot.
Right.
You know.
I don't think so.
You know, I don't know.
She got the gun with her. I think she's ready to ride.
It could be. It's possible.
We might show up the next episode, Effie pissile whipping somebody. Like, yo, what the fuck is my money?
But I'm excited to see where it goes. So I'm all here for more Effie.
Yes.
Yeah, so we see 2-Bit waiting for Spanky's mom.
Let me just say that
it was Linnell, by the way.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Famous comedian Linnell.
Yeah.
I never thought I would be this excited to see some 2-Bit, man.
Really? Come on, man.
But I'm just saying, in the light of what he went through last season or last series to now, they're handling it very well.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't come off as we're just trying to shoe in somebody from the old show on this show. It seems like a natural progression, and it's fitting with the mold of the story so well. And I just really love the inclusion of him. And it seems like he's having a fun time with his role.
What? Especially the last one when he said the, what was it, Ghost Crew? Hilarious.
Yeah.
That had me rolling. But, like, 2-Bit is like a fan favorite. I'm glad they found a cool way to bring him back.
And he ain't going yet.
Yeah, he ain't going yet. And, of course, he has to meet Tommy now. So I can't wait for that exchange.
Bro, I love when he got the phone and he put the little peace sign emoji. I was just like, yo, okay. That's dope.
Oh, man.
Two bit, you know?
Yeah, so I love 2 Bits and incorporation into this episode.
Yeah.
I love when he came in and Tariq is about to get his ass murdered. He clocked him. Tariq about to leave. He's like, hey, where you going? Wipe everything you touch, stupid. It was just a reminder that Tariq is an amateur when it comes to this stuff. And 2 Bits been doing it for a while, and he knows what he's doing, and he's like a mentor for street shit, I guess you can say.
Oh, yeah.
I
thought that was a cool moment, and I do like 2 Bits incorporation.
Do you think it can go deeper than that? Do you think 2 Bit will like and be like kind of? Do you think he's gonna go? Like, is he gonna leave Tariq alone?
For a minute there, I thought Tariq was gonna call Kanan and be like, "Yo, this dude is following me. I need y'all to off him."
Yeah.
But finding out what Kanan was up to, Kane was up to, it was like, oh man, this is some BS. He sent Delonte West to kill Tariq.
What? Get out of here.
He didn't look like Delonte West?
No.
Yeah. No. You could look in his eyes and know you ain't gonna get the job done.
he really didn't. He looked like he's like, yo, I'm about to fail this mission.
Oh my gosh.
He should have sent man with the sparkly black jacket.
Yeah, somebody else.
So after Delonte West got the pep talk, where do we go to? We can kind of skip to the game. We see him walk in with the bright ass highlighter shoes. Why did he look so guilty? He stood in the doorway, looked over, and then just put his head down.
I'm glad Tariq kind of like looked down. Like, Tariq has this look where he like checks somebody out.
Yeah,
you don't go here.
And he's just like, all right, I know you sus. Like, for real. That's what I get from Tariq every time he does that shit, bro.
Yeah, he called an emergency meeting. It's just like, yo, this dude is sus. I'm going to keep an eye on him. Y'all guys meet me at the pool.
Yeah, basically.
So,
them shoes was bright, yo.
That whole incident, bro, it was just like, bro, come on. So, my favorite moment of the episode, right, is when Zeke ran into Carrie right before he went into the game, and Monet walks up. Just the way she looked at Carrie was worth 1,000,000 pictures.
Oh yeah,
she gave her that look like, I know what you about. Like, from that moment, she was just like,
but like, you know what it felt like to me? Like, it was that moment where everything goes silent and you see a character come up and you hear the swoosh. That's what Monet kind of was for me. Like, you know, Four Brothers, like right before the other brother got shot, and you hear that the walk by and the swoosh sound.
Yeah.
That was the effect that Monet had. Like, she was a cape villain, and just the way she looked Carrie up and down. Yeah, are you good, Zeke? It's just like, yo, Mary is destroying this role.
Yeah.
I can't praise Mary's acting skills enough on this show.
No, I mean, she definitely pulled up on a block like Browser. And I think the way she did it, too, she just had that presence. I'm not sure if she was really suspect. She was just like, yo, is that one that was failing you? You know? It just shows you, like, you know, just Mary J's, her presence just strikes fear around people, you know? So, really dope.
Yeah, and Zeke shouldn't have been stuttering because he gave it up.
He really did.
No, she's this is a Professor Mildred. It's just like,
yeah,
bro, you fucked it all up. If Monet didn't know, now she knows. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that, how did you guys feel when when Tariq Kane sat down with the family? You know, she's like, Diana's like, yo, you want something? Yeah, I'll take a water. My man Drew said he wanted pretzel.
Pretzel and a hot dog.
Pretzel and a hot dog.
No, pretzel and nachos. That's what it was.
I could have swore Kane said he wanted nachos.
Yeah. I thought he said pretzel and nachos, right?
He gave him a long
long list. Yeah.
And Tariq said, nah. I can't.
He's like, all right.
Wish?
All right, you wish. Whatever.
Yeah. But he came back, though, and all he had was the water.
Well, I want to say, I really love just the eye contact in that scene, because when Tariq came up, he gave Dre a dab, and and he was just like, what up?
What's up?
And I think Tariq was just like, whatever, all right, and said hi to everybody else. But then when he left, you know, he kind of got another little warning sign from that. But then when he came back after the whole ordeal,
got up.
he was just like, just that look on Kane's face when Tariq came back was everything.
Like he saw a ghost. Like, bro, you alive?
Like his whole world shook. It was just like, hey, what? Like, you know, it just had that whole that was
And
that
then
was
he
that one
finally
right there.
got the message that homeboy died, and then he called Tariq,
Yeah.
and he was still sitting next to Monet at this time. So at this point, you could clearly see Tariq don't know who to trust. He like, yo, what is going
And
on
I think
here?
at that moment, Monet was kind of I don't think she suspected what was going on, but she can sense the vibe.
Something was up.
She can sense that something was up.
No, but just that whole scene, just way it was set up, and just like you see Kane keeps getting outsmarted by Tariq in some kind of regards.
It's hurting him.
And it's like, it doesn't matter what he does, he can't get back into good graces with his family, even to the point of even trying to take out Tariq. And it's like, that failed, and it's like, I'm sure he's sitting there like, how does this kid keep pulling this
Because
off?
Kane is usually the one, I guess, to get the job done.
He's a muscle.
And the fact that Tariq is somehow outwitting him at every corner, he's just like, what the hell, you know?
There's a difference, man. He came into the game not being respected. And, you know, I feel like Kane just has to give Tariq his props. Like, this guy, he's the real deal. But he can't accept that, you know? Ooh.
Yeah, so after that whole exchange, you know, Tariq leaves. He tells him, I don't know why he told Effie he couldn't meet with her anymore. That was awkward to me.
No, they were supposed to meet for the game.
After the game.
No, I thought it was for the game.
After the game. But Tariq didn't know what was going on.
Well, that's why I thought he just didn't want to include her in everything that was happening until he knew he was all good. That's how I took it initially.
Yeah, because he has a feeling it has to be connected with Kane. You know, I feel like he has some kind of.
I think he thought it was Monet. That's why he just got up and left. And that's why he called her to the public location later. He didn't know who it was. Like, it was clear from the beginning of the episode, he don't trust anybody.
Well, I think that's the same thing with Effie, though. I mean, I think he don't trust anybody, and he doesn't want to bring too many people in. Even Brandon or Braden, he don't want to bring them too close because
he don't want them to know too much.
Yeah.
He's acting just like Ghost.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the only one that can know everything. Nobody else can know anything because it makes
even
me
with Tasha.
weak.
Tasha had to force him to let him tell him everything that's been going on.
Yeah, Tasha made the phone call in to Lorenzo, and it was interesting.
That's why I'm like, it's such a good. They're writing this so well because Tariq is just trying to figure all this out. It's not like he has it all figured out to the point that he had to call his mom. You know, he called his mom just to get the clarification, but I felt like he was just like, what the hell is going on? Because he was like, even before he was like, yo, somebody's trying to kill me. Like he's trying to figure it out. He can't trust Monet. He damn sure can't trust Kane.
Yeah.
Right. And he's just like, yo, who can? You know, he got 2 bit on him. Like, he's just trying to figure all this stuff out, which I'm loving how they're painting this picture.
How do y'all feel him lying to Brendan's going to play out?
It's definitely going to create some, like, trust issues, I guess I could say. I don't think they'll drag it on this long. I think eventually Tariq might let him in.
Yes.
So I don't think this is going to be something that's going to be a long-winded storyline.
Especially with your guy figuring out course correction.
Yeah, he's going to need some backup. But I think they're going to tie that up pretty soon.
I believe so because he's proven himself, you know.
And I think that's what Braden's pissed off about. It's just like, yo, man, I'm with you, but you ain't trying to, let me in. And at the same time, I think Tariq just don't want him to be that close because, that can mess up his life too.
Yeah, I don't really know how I see it. I'm assuming that they'll probably hash it out, but at the same time, I feel like the more Braden knows, the better off he'll be able to protect Tariq. But without him knowing, he can't really do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But aside from that, man, I think we pretty much covered most of the show.
Zeke. Yeah.
The whole thing. So they went to the club after the game.
Right.
My man, I don't know what his name is. His teammate, Zeke's teammate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
But, I like how girl played him. Like, you a little short, but you cute. And then Drew shows up. They have, like, this whole debate about, him trying to hide who he is because he really thinks it's going to affect his chances of getting into the NBA. And they finally seem like they're chilling on their way out of the club, and Zeke gets pulled up on by GDC. I can't remember what
GTG.
GTG.
G drop.
GTG. It's GTG.
My man with the shiny suit jacket that talks like he had a toothpick in his mouth the whole time. So he pulled out, is about to shoot Zeke's knee.
Yeah.
Drew saves the day. This was like Drew pretty much coming out to becoming like a real leader in my.
Maybe.
I feel like he kind of like
I think he
took
did.
it into his own hands because
Reluctantly.
it showed
Yeah.
Monet's senses correct about the kids and wanting Drew to go ahead and take the lead, and he saved the day.
I think Drew, he, in a way, he doesn't want this life, but
Yeah.
he has the, I guess you want to say, common sense for it, the knowledge about it, which is why he was able to move so quickly in that situation, make a decision and everything
Yeah.
like that. So he has those qualities, but he's been fighting the whole season, trying not to really be about that kind of life.
I feel like he's been trying, because he said it, and I really appreciate the dialogue those two had.
Mm-hmm.
But he said it like, I'm not built for this, you know? And to me, that's what it felt like. He's saying that they're trying to make me into something. Like, he doesn't want to be this guy, but he has to. And, you know, to me, that moment that he had to kind of, you know, save Zeke, that was him having to do something.
I think part of that is what Monet said. Zeke is our way out of this.
Right.
So they're looking at Zeke as like they're giving Zeke all of this because this is their way out of selling drugs. This is the family's way
Yes.
out of selling drugs.
Yeah.
So Drew had to do what he had to do
Yes.
because he's like, if I don't do this,
That's
we're
the last
stuck
straw.
in this
We
forever.
stuck.
Had to.
That's why he was willing to get shot for him and everything like that.
Yep. And he had to protect the family, but, you know, that's still an extreme. I don't think that's, like, ideal. You know, this kid he clearly doesn't want to be that guy, right? But he had to step up in that moment because family's first.
I was really mad at Drew when he took the heat for Kane at first because I was just
Why?
like, because at
Was
first
it?
I was just like, why didn't you just tell her?
Why?
that
That's
you
his
found-
brother.
I understand that, but at the same time, I was just like, bro, you're not gonna tell Monet what really happened?
Can't.
You can't.
Nah.
He made the decision to protect family.
And Kane is the muscle. He
Mhm.
knows without Kane, he's going to have to fulfill that role.
Exactly. He didn't want Kane to leave.
We don't know that yet.
No, that's
She
what it
should.
is.
No, because
Listen,
Tariq is gonna
bro.
fill that role.
But he's not thinking about Tariq. He's
Yeah.
thinking about what they have been. Kane has been the enforcer.
Right?
He's been on the side making, you know, he's been the talker while Kane's done the dirty work. Dre don't want to do the dirty work. That's why he's just like, yo, I'm gonna keep you here. He don't want Monet to find out because she knew the next step was gonna be kicking him out the family.
I don't know if
Right.
he knew that.
Come on.
I think so.
I don't know if he
Diana,
knew that.
you can see Diana's tears. She knew it was so hard that she had to do this, but I think they
it
were
was
all
because
prepared.
It was hard to do. It wasn't
No,
because
they've
that
been
was the next
prepared for
thing.
this. This is the
Yeah.
family. They have been prepared to know that even their own mother or father would do harm to them or kick them out of the family if it's hurting the business.
I didn't think they were gonna kick him out.
Well-
I don't know how because they didn't establish that to us early. So I don't.
They
we're
said it,
making
though.
They said
assumptions.
it.
They said it when Drew and Kane had a conversation. He was like, I didn't tell him. You know, they was kind of establishing that, hey, this might be the last straw. They may kill me or something like that. Like, they kind of established that he was going to get put out the family with that conversation. When Drew was talking to Kane, he was like, I didn't tell him.
Either way, I ain't like it. All right, that's me. Y'all can like it all y'all want. I didn't like that shit. I was just like, yo, because at that point it was pretty much what
I think you
Courtney
just
said because he put too many people in danger by what he did. So I felt like Monet should have been told what happened. It was too many people hurt.
I kind of feel like you just don't like it because Monet found out anyway. Is that why?
No, I just didn't like it because when she said it, when Courtney said it, it was just like, exactly. He put too many people in danger. He put Tariq in danger. He put Zeke in danger. He put Drew in danger. He put the whole basketball team in danger. And now the basketball team knows that Zeke's family is involved in drugs. That was stupid.
Not the
You
whole
gotta-
team. Not. I see what you're saying.
It was stupid. It
But-
put too much on the line. Nobody is supposed to know the Tejada family is involved in this shit, right?
Right.
So just them doing that, they witnessed Zeke. And then Zeke I don't know how much Zeke actually knows about what's going on, but what did he tell Mildred or
Milgram.
Carrie when he went to go see her because he was hurt? It's too dangerous. Kane straight fucked everything up by doing what he did, and Monet needed to know. Like, there was no reason for you to take the heat for that much of a fuck up.
But that's why Drew shouldn't be the decision maker. He makes good decisions, but some of the decisions, his decision not to act sometimes, it's costly.
But Monet respected it though. Even though it was the wrong thing to do, she still respected that quality
because
that he
was a leader.
It was a leadership quality. So it wasn't a great decision, but he did the leadership kind of trait, you know.
Because he knows if they lose Kane, you know,
they're gonna get Tariq. Just the same way that Kane wasn't there to help Drew dump the body and Tariq did it. Tariq is gonna be the one that gets sent out with Drew from here on out, more than likely.
And I want to say that, you know, I like the kind of respectable tension between Tariq and Monet. Because when they met at the end, it was like, you know, like I like that line. He was like, I told you I'm your most trusted son. Oof. And, you know, that whole dialogue between them two was amazing just because, you know, when she brought up the mom, like, look, I know your mom. She's a mother. I understand why she did that, but she can't do that again.
Can't do it.
And he was like, all right, she won't. And, like, it's just such a level of respect between the two that makes me respect Tariq a little bit more because I've known how he's come to this place. But for Monet to even acknowledge him on like some kind of the same level, because like she was just like, oh, you brought me here because you don't trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was like, smart. You know, like it's just a real level of respect between the two that I really love how the show is like trying to show us. And it's really cool because I'm just glad they didn't take the route that, you know, Monet was going to be this like big bad. But it's like they're kind of playing on the even chess level, you know? And I just really like that.
Well, they got 3 kids. Tariq is like pretty much like all 3 of them into one. And she's looking at him like, you special.
Yeah.
Because I've had these as kids, and they're still making mistakes.
Yeah.
But you're coming out of nowhere, and you're pretty much doing everything and making us money and making good decisions. And it's like, salute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the whole interaction between her and Tariq. That whole conversation was on point. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know, if Kane comes for you and you kill him, I ain't gonna hold nothing against you. But if you hunt him down, I swear to God, I'll show back up and kill you myself.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I just love their energy between each other. It's like it's like respectable competition. It's like 2 really great chess players having a really even match back and forth.
Yep.
And I think Monet really respects the shit out of Tariq.
Yeah.
Because just of the way he's moving, like he is really immature. But when he steps to her, it's usually with something really smart, really well thought out way of operating.
Yeah. And she's sensitive, you know.
She's still a mother.
Yeah.
Even though she's hard as fuck.
That look that she gave Kane, like I don't even think she dropped a tear from the window.
It was disappointment.
It was just disappointment and disgust, and she just closed the window.
I wouldn't say disgust, but it was definitely disappointment.
That was
I mean, you went behind her back, Monet's back, to try to take out Tariq, who's bringing the family money off of what? Jealousy, maybe? You know? Like, yeah, that's disgust.
And I can see the look in Kane's face, like it was he. Shout out to Woody, man, because he is acting the hell out of Kane. Like, you can see the little bit of, like, I don't want to be like, mommy or nothing like that, but you can kind of see that, mom, like, I want to come back. But then he reverts to the aggressive, like, he spit on the floor and stuff like that. So it's like, you can see that rift in his head that he wants to be sentimental, but he's angry. He ain't going to show his weak self. And that duality, Woody is doing a great job of showing that.
The girl that played Diana, that
one tear. That one tear.
That dropped out? Oh, you feel every bit of it.
Like, they really felt like family.
Yeah.
Man. And then the fact that Woody was smart enough to keep the guy alive. Goo Dad Wop.
Yeah, whatever his name. Guap. Yeah.
G-Dot.
Yo, if he didn't want to get killed in there, why he ain't take off that shiny ass jacket? You can see that in the night.
First of all, they definitely didn't read to How to Be Thugs.
Bro, why is he walking to the door with his gun down after homeboy just got shot in the door and with his cell phone up?
And you see how Kane just sits at the window like, go ahead, nigga, just keep shooting. Like,
yeah, go ahead, like, your clip.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the easiest mission of Call of Duty I ever seen. Right?
Bet.
I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Then when the lights went out,
Yeah.
Did you not pay the light bill?
You know when the lights go off, that's trouble. Okay? Get the fuck out.
All I was thinking was Players Club. Anybody that don't want to get shot, get the fuck out. That might as well have been what happened, right?
Yeah.
My thing is, how you have a whole organization? It was only 3 members. Where the rest of the crew at? Where the crew at?
Where is the crew?
It was 4, man.
Hey.
Delonte West got killed.
No, but where was the other members,
Where were the members at?
Remember in the alleyway, they had a posse with them.
That was
where they at?
That was so
Where they
convenient.
at?
They was
I think after
block.
Kane whooped that ass, they all left.
I guess. They were gone.
Well, GTG ain't no more.
Nah, they still got a crew. We just ain't.
All right, that was an empty empire.
Yeah, I think they still got a crew because Kane was like, I want 50% of everything and everything like that. So he got to have some extra muscle. They just was not there at the time. But he has the muscle.
So, is Jabari gonna meet saxophone sax?
Jabari?
What?
I'm just saying because
Jabari gonna meet a bullet in one of these episodes. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Okay.
Jabari got all the information in his book.
Look, Jabari trying to get that next scoop of the story, and he gonna be staking out a drug deal and get his ass shot.
Yeah, we need that.
That's what's gonna happen.
About to text Milgrid. Be careful.
Milgram.
Carrie. He texts Carrie talking about some be careful for Tariq is danger. I'm like, bro, don't text her that. What the hell is wrong with you?
Man. Oh my gosh. He needs to get hit with some old school way.
And normally Tariq look behind him. He ain't look behind him once. And
yeah, I was pissed off about how
Jabari wasn't even creeping.
Jabari just like
I could see if he did a roll or something, act like he was trying to hide.
That'd be fun. If he did a roll, I would have busted out laughing.
Jump down the stairs and hit a roll.
Yeah. I would have called the police. Watch that Jabari out there. I would have called the police.
I know we only got 2 episodes left, but do you think this whole dynamic with Kane, Monet, Tariq, 2-bit, like
saxophone sax.
Like, what is this creating? Like, I was watching the whole episode, like, shit, these pieces are moving out of nowhere.
I don't think this is gonna be connected to Raising Kanan, but Power Book Ghost Season 2 is gonna be on point.
Because the way everything is moving, I don't know how this season is gonna wrap up. You know,
I think they're trying to set it up to where they have power all year long.
Oh well, I already know. I already get that. Yeah, I get that. But I'm just talking about in essence of this story right now. I didn't expect everything to shake up like this from the beginning of the season to now because now this. I'm not saying Power was predictable or anything in the beginning, but now it's getting to the point where it's just like shit. I'm back like the old series. Like I don't know what's about to happen next.
What? Especially with Kane.
Yeah.
Especially you get the pack of hyenas together. Like I'm curious to see how they're going to just run. You know, just because they have no code.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They have no code, so
maybe it's gonna have to be somebody to lead them. Maybe it'll be 2-bit.
Are they gonna get in Monet's way? That's the problem.
That's the thing. It's setting up a really interesting dynamic. Really, really crazy.
Will Monet have to take out her son?
Because 2-bit's trying to get out of the city. So wherever he's going, I think he's trying to link up with Tommy.
Oh yeah, he's going with Tommy. We need that. Yeah.
Francis. That's his name, right?
Yep, Francis.
Yeah.
Anything else? That's pretty much it, right?
That's it. Great episode.
Fire episode.
I enjoyed it. Yes. I had no doubts with Courtney on how this season will turn out. I knew it was going to be good. I had no doubts.
I just have doubts about Jabari, but that's it.
I had no doubts.
No
doubts?
No. Jabari is a problem though. He got to go out like old school way.
He's turning into like a big snitch, man.
Yeah.
I just see it coming. The way he's just in heat reading them books. It's just like, bruh, like you're looking at these pages too intense.
Yes, he was.
You're too intense reading this book. Like he really feels like it's telling him about him and Carrie.
Yeah.
He's like, I need the details on how you slept with Carrie.
Weird.
Fucking Butthead on Beavis is Cornholio. That's how he looks like when he's reading the damn pages.
Yeah. Sweating for no reason.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Got the shirt pulled over his head. Next episode, watch.
We don't need that.
Anyway, man, check back with us next week. We're going to be checking out, I think the next episode is called Monster. I think that's what it said.
When is the air date? Because
no, it's airing regular time.
Okay, it better be.
Yes, so December 27th.
And then we're going to get a week break.
No. January 3rd. So the final episode is.
It better be.
I hope so.
But since it has no title yet, it may get moved. We want to make sure people are home. They're on vacation and traveling that Sunday, so we're gonna push it back a week. You know they're gonna do that.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, man. Check back with us next week. We're gonna have that review of Monster. I wonder who the monster is.
Tariq?
Nah. Might be saxophone.
Okay. See that.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.